The news is brought to you by the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Cyril B. Romney Turtola Pier Park, NV Salon, Nail Spa and Barbershop, Tisley Cross Deliciously Smooth Cider, and Digicel, simply more speed, reliability and entertainment. Tramp is back, and so is water sports, says the Virgin Islands Festival and Affairs Committee.
What I do want to talk about is on July 22nd, we're having what we call a warm-up tramp. It's a historical event that used to happen around festival when we would have our bands on the road, and we are bringing that back this year. The band is ABM, All About Music, and they're going to be on the road. It will be from Puzzle into the festival village. It also is a form of fundraiser and fun awareness, just getting everyone back into the festival groove.
Yes, also I want to make note of one activity that we used to have many years ago that's exciting for me to have back, that we brought back, and that's water sports, also known as aquatic sports. And what we did this year is we've incorporated it into the Caribbean Cultural Day activities that's on the Friday the 5th of August down in Caribbean. So we're going to have water sports there, the swimming races and all of these different things. And as we all know, that event used to be held right here in Rotown, but of course issues prevent us, circumstances for doing that. There's the issues with the sargassum seaweed down at the Rotown jetty and things like that, the water quality. So safety is always our first priority. So that's very exciting for us to have that, and it ties right back in perfectly with the cultural activities as we have. So that's part of, as I said, that's part of our unique identifier as a culture. So we're excited to have that back.
Meantime, while there will be no Calypso competition this year, Calypsonians will put on a show.
Due to circumstances beyond our control, we were not able to have our annual Calypso competition this year. But Calypso being a deep part of our culture, we are still trying our best to maintain that and have a Calypso event. So it's not a competition. We will have some old songs and some new songs. The Calypsonians that are participating are Tino, Queen Sherry, King Pedro, Rocky, King Colasso, Queen, and Queen Makisha. We might have one or two more that will be disclosed, but they will be participating in the Calypso review on July 23rd. Once again, this also will be dubbed Festival Warm-Up Pre-Launch. It will be in the festival village. There will be drinks and food on sale, but the regular booths will not be open. It will be the committee booth because it is a fundraiser and a pre-festival event. After the Calypso review, we will have entertainment by Extreme Band. We will have entertainment by Vibe and Mike Love, and closing the night, or will also performing, will be Destra.
As per other activities slated for the Bernard Yampi Nibs Festival and other locations across Tortola,
I also want to touch base on the Soca Monarch competition that will be in the village on July 30th. So far, we have participating is the reigning king, King Ramon, Mr. Walkie, Pascal the artist, Surprise, Drifty, it's a difficult one, Jiv Versatile, and Queen Don. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 participating for the Calypso Monarch, for the Soca Monarch, sorry. And that night also we have performance by Mr. Killer, Nessa Preppy, Fireman Cooper, and Vibe.
The food fair is scheduled, as you know, on the 29th of July. is a staple as part of our festival activities. There could never be a festival without our annual food fair. So the vendors will be at the park. It will be at this, they will be Ramley Totola Pier Park beginning at 10 a.m. with the official opening ceremony starting at 12:30 p.m. There's going to be some entertainment, of course, entertainment such as the Sounds of Steel, the Shooting Stars, and the Zion Sounds Punji Band. There will be storytelling by Miss Jenny Stout, and it's entitled I Remember When. We'll have special appearances by the Biga Heritage Dancers and Nouveau Royale Dance Group. There are over 19 vendors this year. And of course, there are going to be a variety of food and treats and drinks. Also, a lot of local dishes will be on display and for sale, nicely decorated, as each of the teams in the different stalls will be dressed in their cultural attire. So we have sponsors, a lot of sponsors. I should like to add that in addition to the Virgin Island Festival and Fairs Committee, their sponsors are James Todman Construction, National Bank of the Virgin Islands, Tortola Pier Park, Department of Culture, Walmart Supermarket, and Honorable Carvin Malone. So that's the update right now on the food fair. And we'd like for you to really write it up really nicely so that persons could come out and participate in our food fair, taste our local cuisine, and have fun.
Okay, so let me cover a little bit about the parade. We are having a parade. Yes, we are. It might not be as big as the years gone by or last 2 or 3 years, but we will be having the parade. There's still time for folks to sign up. There's no entrance fee this year. We're working with the community, no entrance fee. We're also looking to start, instead of down by Crandall, we're just depending on how many troops will start at the government house and come up. And start time is at 1 p.m. So we do have a few number of troops already signed up, and we're also speaking with St. Thomas and St. John, who also expressed interest in participating. So further along, when we do set up the WhatsApp group setup, you'll get more information on that. But the parade is on, and we do have already a number of troops already signed up and ready to hit the road on August Monday.
Rise and Shine on August Monday, obviously traditionally done. That's something that we're going to be looking forward to, and we're going to have some more information upcoming as relates to the bands and persons that will be on there. But again, if you have any information or questions, or need any additional information or questions about that, info@vafestival.com. We're also looking forward to Juve in the Eastern Long community. This followed by an all-day beach event. We're looking at having that. Can I give the details?
Yeah.
Good. All right. So there's a bit of a change in the route of the Eastern Lanark Juve. We're looking at headed into the Brandywine Bay area, where we'll have that all-day beach event. So on August Wednesday, Juve from the Eastern Lanark community into the Brandywine Bay community, and all-day beach activities there. Also, some other things that are on the lineup, we have the torchlight procession, which would be on the Thursday, the 28th, which would be a bit different than it would be done. The opening night is now on the 27th, which coincides also with Gospel Fest. So we're looking forward to Gospel Fest. Let's see here.
Just to elaborate, one thing that the chair just said about the opening night. In the past, we would have Gospel Fest, and then we would have the official opening for Village the day after. What was suggested this year and what we're doing is the opening ceremony will actually be on the same night of the Gospel Fest. The cutting of the ribbon, all the speeches, all that will be on that night, which is a little different from how we've done it in the past. The music mix is, we have three different genres. We have Spanish Secreto, very popular Latin artist, will be performing. We have CK Afrobeats. If you don't know the music, YouTube it. I'm telling you, it's going to be extraordinary. Just the two different flavors, and of course we'll be closing the night off with our Shot HP. They're out of St. Thomas, and that is going to take us like a into getting ready for the Rising Show. The reggae night, we have legendary Steel Pulse will be performing for that night. We also have Ding Dong, who is more, so we have something there for the old, something there for the younger. We also have, I think it's Final Phase. Final Phase also added to that night is Priceless, who would also be performing, another local artist. And one of the things, even though it's dubbed International Reggae Night, we always try to finish our nights off with our soca music. So we have a local soca group close out that night. And also performing is Sister Joyce and Ritika.
We are not having our traditional pageant of Miss BVI this year, but we will be having a coronation, and that is scheduled for the 24th of July, and details will be coming forth with that information as it's still in the planning stage. And as you know, as we said earlier, there were some budget constraints, and festival is nothing without our Miss BVI pageant, our Prince and Princess, and recently we added our Mr. and Miss Junior BVI. So there will be a Prince and Princess show. That was a hard fight, but we are having a Prince and Princess show. The Miss BVI, as I mentioned, will be coronation, and it is justified in a sense because the person that will be crowned participated in the last Miss BVI pageant. So that person would have been judged, they would have been participating, they would have gone through all the segments. So it's not like we just picked any and anyone to be crowned Miss BVI 2022. Mr. and Miss Junior BVI will be crowned on the Prince and Princess show, and so that is going to be on July 31st. Yes, on July 31st.
Those were shared at the press conference held earlier today, July 11, 2022. With this JTV News Update, Kathy Richards.
We know that where you choose to bank matters, and it is your vote on what your funds do in strengthening our community. As your official Bank of Paradise, we invest and support the lifeblood of our economy by helping in the realization of personal goals for homeownership, education, and entrepreneurial visions, which support small businesses. We make it our place to connect with persons and worthy causes, and we have been doing so for more than 30 years. Where your money goes and what your dollars empower are your choice. And we thank you for choosing us, a bank that gives where it matters the most, for you, for our community, and a happier tomorrow. The National Bank of the Virgin Islands.
Deliciously smooth.
Hey, you. Put on some muscle?
I did?
No.
Rapid growth and reliance on digital systems has opened new vulnerabilities, and additional layers of cybersecurity are required to combat sophisticated cyber attacks. Simply Secure's security management solution helps overcome these challenges. Our service includes 24/7 protection for network devices, computers and servers with automatic restoration, security audits, and penetration testing. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Contact us today.